I was hired to guard an old graveyard at night. The job was easy. All I had to do was sit in a little shack by the entrance and make sure no vandals came in and messed things up. If any did, I was instructed to simply tell them to get lost, and if they refused, to call the police. It was easy money. I could read, I could write, I could do homework. I could even take a nap if I wanted. That is until one night when I heard whispering coming from one of the graves. Now, this particular grave didn't have a name on it. It was completely empty. I mean, I'd seen the grave diggers at work. They'd taken the body out and put it in a plastic container and then sealed it with a very thick layer of concrete. So who or what was in that grave talking to me? Well, out of curiosity, I decided to lean in and take a listen. That's when cold hands grabbed my wrists and pulled me into the grave. I screamed and yanked my hand back just in time to see the grave completely fill in, dirt, grass, and all. And then I saw it. The headstone that had been blank now had my name carved into it. At first, I thought it was a prank, some sort of sick joke played by whoever was in that grave. But then a man's raspy voice said, "You have to pull me out." I didn't see anyone, but the voice continued, "Please, you have to pull me out, or I'll never rest in peace." Then I heard chains dragging metal moans. "Please, please, please." So I did the only logical thing I could think of. I called the police. When they arrived, they searched the area, but all they found was a freshly dug grave and my name carved into the stone. They suggested I go home and get some sleep since they found no evidence of foul play. But I couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned all night long, a sound of dragging chains echoing in my ears. The next morning, I went back to the graveyard, expecting to find another prank. But when I got there, the grave was empty. The headstone had my name carved on it, but the chains were gone. Whoever or whatever had been buried, it was missing. Now, to this day, I don't know if I was just losing my mind or if that grave really was haunted. But after my experience, I never went back to that graveyard again.